If you caught someone breaking into someone else's home, who should be protected, the thief or the owner? I'm Solomon, helping you engage prophecy to restore America. And I had a dream. And in this dream, I came out onto my front porch and I was looking around. It was a nice spring, beautiful day. I was just looking around, enjoying the fact that there was spring and that there was new life. And it was a warm and beautiful day. And I happened to look over to my right and I see someone that I know with another person that I'm familiar with on the opposite side of the street. The first person was decked out in full bike gear from head to toe. The helmet, elbow pads, knee pads, shin pads, and they were going to proceed to ride the bike on the opposite side of the street in the front, in the neighbor's yard on that side of the street. Well, they did that. They started riding a bike on that side of the street in the neighbor's yard on their property and stumbled and fell. Immediately when they got up, they turned to the person that was with them and said, "Hey, make sure the cameras are on." They wanted to make sure that the cameras were on the house that the person was standing in front of so that they can catch the fall, because maybe one of the neighbors that they were riding the bike on in their yard will come out and, approach them about them having fallen on their property and want to maybe call the police. So they wanted to make sure they caught the incident so that they can in turn sue for falling on that person's property. And there's two things to address with this. One is a personal side, and one has a national implications. With this current administration, there's this thing where they are bringing people to justice, or trying to bring people to justice that don't agree with their policies, or they are comfortable with breaking the law themselves, but not holding them accountable for breaking the law, but holding citizens that don't agree with their policy accountable for breaking their policies. And or in turn, if a citizen has an issue with, say, someone breaking into their home, because they don't support this current administration's policies, they are likely not to prosecute the person having broken into their home, simply because they do not support their policies. So it supports the title to the stream, talking about protected, thief or owner, because the powers that be at the moment are speaking out of both sides of the mouth, where on one hand they want to uphold the law when it comes to people, that they don't agree with, holding them accountable for things either that they did wrong or did not do wrong, simply because they did not agree with their policies. The other is personal, and this is for the people of God, and this is what God is calling me to do, to warn God's people about sinning against God and not coming into repentance, not making it right with God, living in sin for long term and not repenting, thinking that God is going to continue to wink and to continue to pardon without repentance. God is a holy God. He is a righteous God, and He wants to be reconciled. He wants His people to be reconciled to Him. But first, there has to be repentance. So, in agreement with the title of this video, protected, thief or owner, let's not be thieves. Let's not trespass against God and think that we will not be held accountable. Which segues me into what will be my upcoming video called That's a Wrap. See you in the next one.